Let's say you're a person with short-ish hair who wants to look well-groomed and put together. What hair goo are you reaching for? Is it a paste, pomade, gel, clay, wax, fiber? What even is a finishing gum? I'm Brian, the Shopkeep of Beardsgaard, and your guide to getting the most out of the time you spend styling your hair in the morning. Beardsgaard is a destination, online and here in shop, for some of the best grooming products from all over the world, especially smaller, quality stuff you might not find anywhere else. With all the selection in the world of hair finishing products and variation in formulas amongst things called paste, for example, we thought we would make you a guide. Let's dive into the jars and tins that contain your top. There are two radically different categories of pomades, oil-based and water-based. Oil-based pomades were the original, traditionally made with literally lard and some sort of scented ingredients to make that whole situation smell a little better. We've evolved from the lard situation. Modern pomades substitute a vegetable butter of some sort, maybe shea butter with some beeswax for the proper consistency. Oil-based pomades are meant to coat all of the hair, root to tip, and be combed through thoroughly, so that the butter soften and sculpt hair into classic pompadours and side parts that look as good 100 years ago as they do now. But is an oil-based pomade the right product for you? If you have thick, dense hair that can go unwashed a week or more without looking greasy, this may be the best product for you. Your hair needs oils, and your scalp doesn't pump out enough to handle all that hair you have. When you style yourself up with an oil-based pomade, you can wet your hair with a hair tonic or in the shower the next day, and recomb, adding a little bit more pomade when needed. Degrease every few days, a week, never, whatever works for your hair. But most oil-based users agree day 4 is the best hair day you'll ever have. You may have expected us to go over water-based pomades in the last section, but there's a reason these sorts of pomades are often referred to as gel-type. While we all remember the big vat of neon goo that marked the 90s and aughts, we at Beardsgaard don't carry any, because crunchy, crackly isn't the hair texture we're looking to give our clients. Gel-type water-based pomades apply to fully dry, pre-styled hair, let you comb your hair up to fantastic heights with fantastic hold. That fully dry part is really important though, because applying water-based pomade to wet hair will not only drastically reduce the hold, most formulas will leave your hair crispy and wet looking all day. Applied to dry hair, however, all but the strongest holds can be restyled if desired, especially with a little bit of hair tonic. But is a water-based pomade the right product for you? If you like classic hairstyles, have hair that is middle-of-the-road thickness and density, and you like to wash your hair and start fresh every day, this might be the best product for you. While pomades are meant to coat all the hair for slick styles, the products in the rest of our categories are meant to be used more sparingly, usually to add texture to hair ends, but there are other methods too. Hair waxes are best used in small amounts. If you're going for texture, emulsify a little bit between the fingers, slightly smoosh with the tips of completely dry hair, adding a bit more at a time until you get to the sweet spot. Some waxes can be worked through damp hair and blow dried in to give your hair a bit more density and a really nice hold, while looking and feeling relatively natural. But is a wax the right product for you? Waxes take really well to hair of a medium or higher thickness, hair on the drier side, and styles with a tussled, devil-may-care sort of look. If you're the type who touches your hair or rubs your head a lot, a wax might be perfect for you, since they're made to be reworked and restyled. We lumped these two together because while they get their powers from different places that are pretty clearly called out in their names, in most cases, if one suits you, the other will too. Clay uses clay, of course, to give you a product structure, dry texture, and to absorb oils. Fibers use actual fibers to add structure and density to your hair, which can also give the final product structure and dry texture, less so on the absorbing oils part. They're also used in the same way, emulsifying a small amount between your palms before gently touching your hair all over.
Oh, it smells like a pineapple fucking daydream.
Letting the hair take the product off your hands.
What is happening?
When you get just enough on there, wipe off your hands and ruffle gently into place with your fingertips.
Oh, just treat me bad. Just do whatever you want.
But is a clay or fiber the right product for you? If your hair is medium to fine and normal to a bit oily, clay or fiber might be perfect for you. If your hair is thick, dense, really dry, or any combination thereof, we caution you against this category, unless you want your hair to feel way more of all those things. Perhaps the most popular category of products in the last decade, pastes are a solid middle-of-the-road product. Sometimes they're matte, sometimes there's a bit of a shine, but most often you get a natural sort of sheen with a medium-ish hold that's somewhere between a pomade and a clay. Applied to dry hair, a paste can give you texture. Applied to damp hair and blow dried in, it can give you volume and hold. But added to damp hair and air dried tends to give hair a greasy looking sheen we just aren't fond of. But is paste the right product for you? The thing about paste is that it's fine for just about anyone with a full head of hair. But if your desired style is a little more specific, you'll probably find your match in the categories mentioned earlier in the video. There are plenty of products that will have two of these categories in the product name, like fiber pomade, in which case the fiber portion is exactly what you're getting. Other products have more ephemeral names like brilliantine, cream wax, forming pomade, or the eponymous finishing gum. Those are some of our favorite products because they indicate a formula fine-tuned to a specific purpose. And in the right hair, they are spectacular. For those special few, ask me, or your barber, or check out the web shop for details on the products with less obvious names. In a world of hair goos, jellies, and fixatives, if you can remember these guides, you'll always find your way. So remember, keep calm, gel on, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to believe in yourself.